Sorry, just this moment. Let me switch to my.
Okay. Right.
Testing.
Okay.
Better?
Yeah, that's good, Patrick. We can hear you.
All good. That's
Okay.
brilliant.
All right.
Okay, so we are live, but I'm not seeing any viewers showing up yet. So we'll wait a couple of minutes to get people coming through. If you can see or hear us, please just pop a hello or something in the Q&A box, then we know you're there, and that would be great. And I'm going to. I can't believe it. There's some interesting Singapore noises in the background. Right, I don't think anyone's here yet. I've still got 0 and there's nothing in the questions. So, Edward is here. Fantastic. Brilliant. Good afternoon, Edward. You see we've got special guests today. We might be a bit challenged with the sound. Brilliant. Easter and whoa, fantastic. Brilliant. So 5 viewers now showing on the counter. So looks like we're getting in. So good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 11th now. So as you should be able to see, we've got Patrick here with us and Nick as well, of course.
Morning.
So if any of you want to take some pictures of the screen to tweet of everybody, that would be good. So good morning, Constance. So great, up to 15 now. Brilliant. Oh, right. So there's more of you in the same cafe as Patrick. Okay. You're probably going to confuse all the people in the cafe who aren't connected to the course, but they wonder what on earth you're doing, but that's absolutely fine. So much for the real and the virtual worlds being separate, eh? Right. So, okay, up to 18 now, and there's lots of good mornings coming in. Okay, so the plan for this morning is really just to, as usual, update you on where you should be and what's left to be done on the course. And of course, we have our special guest who's hopefully going to say a few words about how he's finding the whole experience and any particular words of advice in a few minutes, which would be great. And don't forget, in terms of timings, I've moved tomorrow's hangout forwards to your 2 o'clock. So it's a bit earlier, horribly early for me anyway, tomorrow, but slightly earlier for you. And then we have an extra hangout on Monday at the usual time, this time on Monday. So that's to deal with any questions you might have about the final piece of work for the module, and by which point you should have all your topic 5s completed. So in terms of where we are at the moment, we have now started topic 5. I posted the question for you last night, and obviously you know the drill by now. Midnight today for the first post, and midnight tomorrow for the summary and comments. So that will be the end of the main part of the module, right? Which is pretty amazing how quickly it's all gone. But don't forget, as usual, any questions you have, put them in the Q&A. What is bothering you today? Nick. Oh, okay. Again. Nick, want to feedback on or report?
We'll be working through topic 4 today. But yeah, it seems at the moment I like topic 4. It gives people lots of scope for following their own interest. Lots of interesting issues to get your teeth into.
Yes, there's been some good posts I've seen, and obviously, as Nick says, because it's so broad, lots of variety, which is great. Oh, gosh, we're getting all the background noise again there.
Just come and say, Patrick, your background is very noisy.
Yes.
There's some Guo who's
Sorry,
in the
because-
cafe.
It's raining outside, so yeah, I've been trying to get a very quiet background, but it's very noisy because it's raining outside right now.
Oh dear, oh, don't get your stuff wet. Oh, there's no one there. It's an empty cafe. We just had a quick glimpse across there. Oh. That's all right, it's quiet at the moment. Patrick, do you want to say a few words? And then we've got you live. Is there any messages or advice you would like to put across to everyone on the module?
I guess I'm really enjoying the module so far, but what I would really like to see more is actually to draw more relevance towards the area of business, because we are business students. Yeah, so we can actually be really creative and link them to other aspects of business, such as entrepreneur, retailer, or maybe even human resource or economics. Yeah, that is something which I really want to see more of, yeah.
Okay.
And this is good.
Yeah, that's if you couldn't hear me.
You're using your connection. The mic is not. No, I'm using my connection.
He's on the move now.
Go here, you go up to the escalator, go up. There's a quiet area. Just stand one area. I think it will be much better. Okay. Sorry, we are trying to move to a quieter area.
Okay, no problem. I think Patrick was just saying about drawing upon more business-related. We're getting a tour of Singapore Cafe now.
Maybe Patrick can order us a cup of tea.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
Go in the washroom.
I know it's sheltered here, if I remember. Oh, it's not. It's not.
Okay, you're going to take us on a tour of Singapore.
Yes. Oh, great.
One more? Yeah.
Great to see where the students are actually
Real live TV here we've got this morning. Okay.
Yeah.
So we comments
Yeah. Is it better
about
here?
the background noise. Which is
That's
not
quite good, Patrick.
Okay.
It's quiet for a minute.
Okay. All right. Is it better?
Right,
Yeah,
that's
that's
much
good.
better. Okay, Patrick, you were
Okay. My apologies.
I think you were
Yeah, I was saying.
go on. I think you were saying
Yeah,
about asking people to draw upon other aspects of their course in the post. So thinking about the business implications around the issues we're discussing. Is that fair?
Yeah. That's what I've been trying to draw across. Maybe you can try to explore other websites such as Forbes or entrepreneurship.com, and maybe even there's this link which I shared on Twitter recently. Yeah, there's a lot of very interesting articles relatable to business today. Yeah, maybe you can create an account and try to just try to spend a little bit more time on research. I think that will help a lot. Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, I think I retweeted a few articles people were sharing, and we did encourage people yesterday to do that. It's something that you can, or a source article that's quite interesting. Please feel free to share with everyone on. And those, of course, are useful for you all the way through your course. Not just for this module, but particularly like the Economist or Forbes, as you say. So. Getting a bit noisy again. Let's see. Got any questions? Anyone got any questions for Patrick? Other than stop the noise.
Question-wise,
no?
I don't really have much questions though, but yeah, I don't really have much questions to ask so far. I think it's all good.
Okay. Okay. And you personally, what are you planning to do, Patrick, when you finish your course? Have you got I know you've got your e-tools. Are you going to be working on that, or do you have another career plan in mind?
Yes, for my short-term goal, actually, I wish to really explore and to really get an internship, because it's part of our program as well, to probably a marketing agency firm. to work on digital aspect. Yeah, and beside eTools, I am looking for other. I just want to explore and venture other companies around to really learn much more stuff before I think of expanding on my own and start a career for myself. So these few years will be fundamentals of learning and practicing what I've learned from the degree, and hopefully it will help in my career ahead or a business ahead. Yeah.
Okay. And Patrick, do you have any, or do you know of any really useful events that take place in Singapore that the group might like to get involved in? For example, evening talks or workshops that take place about topics related to your course. Do you know of anything that people might like to go along with?
For workshop-wise, I do have a friend who is an entrepreneur, and he's in quite a lot of those workshop and courses talk about setting up a network and about brands as well.
Right.
But for me, I've never really been to much of those talks because I have my own schedule as well. So I guess I'm not really the person to give such recommendations for this kind of workshops. Yeah.
Okay, that's no problem. I just thought that there might be, tapping into some local knowledge, and given your interest in entrepreneurship. So certainly, there are a lot of good workshops on start with businesses, all that sort of thing. I just wondered if there were similar things. But I guess that's what we think about really. It's putting Patrick on the spot there for the very least. Still getting a. Oh, that's better.
We've had a question from to Patrick. I don't know if you guys did. It says, Patrick, I have a question. Have you continued expanding the networking with any of the UK students? And what do you think about intercontinental? For example,
Okay, expanding to the UK, I guess I really don't have any short-term plans of traveling to Europe so far, because due to my it's a family business, so I doubt that I have my constraints as well, and I doubt that I'll be traveling overseas. But I do wish that there are opportunities for me to have a short tour in the future, to really to visit University of Southampton, and to really have a network expansion with the students there as well. I hope that we have more such opportunities in the future. Yeah, and I guess Ryan is going over to UK in January. Yeah, I guess that's a very good opportunity for him to really to expand his horizon out a bit and really get in touch with the students over there. I guess that's a very good initiative. Yeah.
Do you think it's been valuable for you guys to be able to connect in some way with the UK students doing the same course?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah, do you think it's been valuable for you to be able to connect with the UK students doing the same module?
Yeah, definitely. I really have benefited a lot just by observing some of the way that they blog as well. Like Sophie, who actually been very creative and created video on Powtoons. And there are other insights, different kind of culture insights as well. Yeah. The way they structure their essays, yeah, it's a really worth a little bit of time for me to read up and to learn a little things or two from just by observation. Yeah.
Good. Well noticed, Patrick. I think structure of the post is quite an important thing. Organising the argument in a sort of logical and academic fashion is quite an important thing. So well noticed for spotting that. Although many of the blogs I've read from you guys have actually followed a good structure as well. So.
Okay. Yes, I think it's worth mentioning that if you've got opportunities to look at around not just at the work of your immediate colleagues, but at some of the ones from last year, for example, or indeed the UK group. That will really, as Nick said, and Patrick's endorsing, that will really give you a wider perspective on how people are approaching the issues and the sheer range of different views that can be taken. I think it should be obvious that there's no one right answer to any of these questions. The learning comes from the debate, the discussion, and the interest in. You are now somewhat ahead of the UK students because you're on topic 5 now, obviously, and they're still on topic 3. So you may find that you're not quite in sync anymore in terms of communicating, but by all means, please continue to. I'm getting a little more noise in the background now.
Yeah, Lisa, we're sort of losing kind of 2 out of every 3 words that you say from the sound interference somehow.
Okay.
Maybe it's just me at this end. Hopefully it is. Patrick, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Okay.
I guess it's because of the rain in the background. That's why there's a little bit of a noise.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's. I think maybe it's just my computer's somehow filtering out every 3rd word from when you speak, Lisa. So it's probably just a problem with my computer.
All right. Hopefully. I'm just seeing if there's any more questions coming through.
Sorry.
Hashtag last warning. I like it.
Okay. Right, so you should see the blog on the screen now.
Yep, we can.
Yeah. So I repeated a message from Andrea just now, who's sharing a useful video on open access. So thank you for that. Oh yes, we have another picture of Sparky. Brilliant. So Sparky's been helping with the blog writing again. You can see there. Thank you for that.
Sounds like the rain's pretty full on at the moment in Singapore.
Yeah, so okay, we haven't got any outside. Perhaps if you've got some pictures of the rain or of your view, and you want to share them quickly before we finish, that would be nice to see.
I was in Singapore a long time ago, in something like 1996, and it tended to rain at night, I found, when I was there.
At night?
Yeah, rather than the day, and it was really nice at night because it was so hot, and then it would rain kind of 11 o'clock midnight, and it would be a really refreshing, lovely rain. I remember walking around the streets of Singapore in shorts and t-shirt at sort of 12 o'clock at night, enjoying getting soaked.
It's certainly clear from Twitter that most of the people on the course seem to be out all night by the sounds of it. Certainly, judging by the photos we get at 4 o'clock in the morning, food photos at 4 in the morning. So, interesting use of time.
I can't believe it's so long since I was there.
Really, 96?
Yeah, 20 years ago.
Yes.
Wow.
So most of you guys only just have been born then.
Thanks, Lisa.
You might have passed Nick in your prams when he was walking around in his shorts late at night. Okay, perhaps we better move on. Right, I'm not seeing any more questions. I think if we don't get any questions in the next couple of minutes, we should wrap up, I think. Hopefully everyone's happy, or if you want to send us some smiley faces, that would be good. We'll get a bit of feedback. Don't forget, we can't. So unless you give us some kind of question, we can't tell what you're thinking. You've probably got your hands over your ears, actually, at the noise. Still not seeing any questions. So Nick is suffering. He's not very well today. So you can send him some sympathy on Twitter if you like. It might even encourage him to reply.
You can send me a medicine, special medicines to make me feel better.
Medicine, yeah. More pictures of food probably will do the trick.
Just send the food.
Food parcels.
Yeah, I don't want the pictures of it. Just send the food.
Judging by seeing a lot of it seems to be fresh. I wouldn't have thought it would travel. Might not look quite so good by the time it gets to England.
Yes, I think that's probably true.
Right. Okay, I'm not getting any questions. I'm not getting any smileys either, which is rather worrying. Please, someone send us a smiley just to show that you're still there, and that you're still connected. Well, apparently, we have 27 people viewing, which is good, but you're all very quiet. So a smiley would be nice. No, still no smileys. All right. Well, something.
There are things popping up. Okay. There's a request to Patrick there. Patrick, can you mute your microphone when you're not talking?
Oh, okay.
Oh, and there's another one from Guel. Thank you, Guel. Coke with ginger. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. I like ginger.
Yeah. Oh, I see that one now. Yeah, the questions are popping up at the bottom for some reason.
Yeah, they're a bit all over the place today.
I've just found one from Ryan.
Oh yes.
Talking about entrepreneurship.
Talking about Dragon's Den.
Dragon's Den. Beneficial for those who want to be an entrepreneur. Okay.
Yes, Dragon's Den is quite useful for the pitching side of, but it doesn't provide a great deal of information on what you should do before the pitch. Although it becomes clear from the program that you need to have your numbers well considered. But you need to do, you need your market research. You need your marketing plan. You need your market research plan. You need your business plan. It's a good program. I enjoy watching it sometimes.
I've not seen it personally, so I'm not going to comment. But, okay. Any recommendations that you find useful, that you think the group would also find useful? Yes, please continue to share. That's great.
Oh, we might have another one here. I'm just trying to get to.
Yeah.
Okay. This is from Yokai. Due to the nature of the question, it being very straightforward, most of us might have similar ways to answer the question. Any suggestions on how we can tackle the topic?
No, it's up for you. It's up to you to decide how best to tackle the topic. Because if we make a suggestion and everyone does it, then they're all going to look the same, aren't they? We want to see different interpretations. So it's really up to you to do some extra reading around and see what else you can find that might give you a different perspective. So no, we're not using these sessions to tell you how to do things. That's really not the purpose of this modular tool. We really want you to be the ones finding the relevant content and coming up with the ideas for best communicating that. So we're not going to say, oh, we think you should do this, because that I think would totally spoil any different ideas that you might already have. Is that fair, Nick?
Yeah, I think so. Especially with topic 4. I mean, topic 4 is an opportunity for you to become aware of a range of different issues and select the one that feels most that you feel most passionate about. So inequality and the digital divide is one option. It's an interesting area for some of us, but there are lots and lots of other issues online. So I think topic 4 is a good opportunity for people to actually produce something that's a bit different from each other, that's much more sort of tailored to your own personal areas of interest.
Yeah, I think that's a fair comment, and I've certainly seen a huge variety in the ones I've marked so far. As far as one thing I would say about topic 5, you might want to have a look back at what some of the group did last year, because you might think it's all quite samey, but there are a number of different perspectives you can take. I mean, you can think about open access from the point of view of you as a consumer, but also you in education in terms of the resources that you may or may not be able to to find and read. And also the other thing to think about might be from the point of view of the producer of that content. What does it mean if you're a producer of content and you're expected to make it available for free? How do you then make money if you're a business in those circumstances? So I think if you do a bit of reading around and have a look at some of the previous posts,
Uh-oh. I don't know about anybody else, but mine's just frozen. Patrick seems to have disappeared, although it's still showing his microphone as mute, and Lisa's frozen in mid-stream. I'm unsure if anyone else can hear me, so on that basis I can notice a question from Shannon saying, when will our feedback for topic 4 be released? Hopefully that will be towards the end of this evening in UK time. So it'll be, I guess, around about midnight-ish for your time. Okay, everything seems to have frozen up for me, and I'm not entirely sure on how to solve that problem. Okay, so some of you can still hear me. Yes, okay, so it's a similar question about differentiating your posts in topic 5. Yeah, so if you follow Lisa's suggestion, that have a look back at what last year's students did. Perhaps have a look back as well at last year's UK students and see the approaches that they took.
Aha, hello.
Ah, back again.
Yes, sorry about that. I got cut off for some reason, and I think Patrick did too, because you're talking to yourself there, Nick. So sorry about that.
I just decided to keep talking in case other people could hear me still, but I had no real idea.
Oh, well done. No, we're still seeing 29 viewers, so
I was just trying to address the question about differentiating topic 5 posts from each other, which I think you were talking about just before you froze.
Right. Yes. I was saying that there are a number of different perspectives you can take on that, even though it might not seem so when you first read the question. But I don't know what you said, Nick, because I lost it, so I don't know if I'm repeating or contradicting what you've told people.
No, well, I just suggested that having a look at last year's entries in topic 5 and the UK students from last year's entries might be a guide to how to differentiate if you're struggling with that.
Yeah, and if you find a topic, obviously, a post from somebody else that you found particularly useful, then please, as usual, don't forget to credit them for it and say why. That's one point actually that occurred to me when I was marking last night. Some of you are still not actually explaining why you're recommending particular things. So it's great if you found a useful video and you put it in your post. But please just say, just take a few words to say what in particular it is about it that you found useful. Don't just kind of plonk the video in without saying why you've chosen it or what you think people will get from watching it. So that was just something that occurred to me randomly.
Okay, we've had a little bit of feedback on Patrick. His laptop battery ran out on him.
Oh dear.
I actually know that feeling very well. This laptop I'm using now is a new one, but until I got hold of this one, my previous battery lasted about 10 minutes. And I had to continuously and always run it plugged in. And if I wasn't near a plug, it was virtually useless.
Yeah.
So no, battery issues are one of the banes of my life.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I had the same problem, and I've now gone to the opposite extreme because on this laptop it lasts for about 8 hours, which is amazing. So
yeah, the battery life is good on the one I've got now as well. Hello, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick. You're back. Fantastic, and you're quiet, which is even better.
Mike's on mute, I think.
Okay, so we were just about to wrap up anyway, I think, when
Sorry, can I just
when
quickly
the
interrupt
connection
you?
problem.
Sorry. Shannon asked when she can expect her feedback for topic 4. I said it would be kind of evening time, our time today.
No, hang on, we've done topic. Oh yes, sorry, I'm getting my topics muddled up. Yes, well, some of them are already there, but we've got a meeting. Nick, Sarah, and I are meeting at 11 today
Yeah.
to compare notes, so it should be shortly after that. So if you keep an eye on your feedback form, it should miraculously fill with information over the course of the morning. Is there any other questions I've missed while I was off air? I've lost my Q&A box.
No, I don't think so. Lots of people saying that they could still hear me,
Oh, good.
but after you had frozen.
Okay. Patrick, is there anything else you wanted to say before we sign off?
No, nothing much though. Yeah, just good luck to everyone. The module is ending, so let's make full use of the module. Yeah.
Oh,
That's all.
you've got your friend on screen as well now, or her arm anyway.
Hello, Guo.
Hello. Hi there. Right, so if anyone else obviously wants to contribute, like Patrick has done, on the final hangout on Monday, then just let me know. Maybe from a quiet cafe.
Guys, from our point of view, to be able to actually see you guys, it makes a big difference, actually.
Yeah, it's great.
So thanks a lot for coming on today.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Yes, thank you both very much. And I'm sorry if you were challenged by noise issues. And
let's hope the weather improves.
yeah, I can see. Can you show us out the window? Can we see? Can we see out the window from where you are?
There we go. Yeah, nice.
Okay, excellent. Yes, it's brilliant. There's more of you hiding. Oh, God, I love the snowman. Fantastic.
So we've had some nice advice from Edward. He says, at least he did until the question just jumped away from me. Where's that gone? Well, that's fully jumped away from me. But basically, he suggested that we don't rush to mark their stuff. I think that's a very good plan.
Rush, yeah.
Yeah, don't rush to mark it. Thank you, Edward. I shall listen to your advice.
Yeah.
And
Advice something about a laptop battery.
yeah, that's where Patrick disappeared to when his battery ran out.
Okay.
And there was another one somewhere. They're really popping up in a random orders today.
They are. I think that's because we've had a few connection problems.
Yeah, maybe. I haven't worked out the logic of this at all yet.
I think, or certainly all the ones I can see, I think we've dealt with. I'm just going to have one more quick look at Twitter.
We got a random question, if you fancy a random question. Random question for today. Have you tried Maggie Mee chicken flavour before? Nope, I can't say I have. I don't even know what that is.
No, nor do I. It sounds rather dodgy to me. No, we don't want that window. Twitter I'm looking for. Right, so let's see. Nothing in Clinton, thank you. Yes, nothing in this world is free. Yes. Another related expression is there's no such thing as a free lunch. Okay, great. We've got some more pictures of rain. Brilliant. Easter has sent some rainy pictures out of her window. And there's the link to Dragon's Den from Ryan. Okay, and then we're back to Sparky the dog. Right, so I'm not seeing any more questions, so I think we will say goodbye and see you all again early tomorrow, remember, 2 o'clock for you tomorrow. And I'm just going to stop sharing my screen. And any final words from you, Nick, before we wave goodbye?
Well, this I think is going to be my last hangout.
Oh!
So
yeah.
I'd just like to say, in a way, goodbye, even though it seems a bit early to say these things. Goodbye to all of you guys over there in Singapore. I hope you've enjoyed the module as much as I have. I've been delighted to have been a part of it and had the opportunity to read what you guys have written. And it's been really nice today it's probably on my last hangout to actually see some of you guys as well. So thank you, Patrick, and thank you, Grant. No, I've really enjoyed it, and I hope you have too. And I hope you've learned a lot from it, and maybe thought a bit about how we can learn differently in the modern age, in comparison with how we've learned in the past. So I'd like to leave you with that thought.
Brilliant. Okay, well, thanks to you, Nick, for all the help you've provided and the marking, which has been a godsend. Fantastic. So,
thank you, Chan.
Oh, we've got another question.
No, it's just we'll miss you.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Okay, right. So we'll say goodbye for today then, and hope you enjoy topic 5. I think you'll find when you get into it, you'll find it surprisingly different. So that's a thought I'll leave you with. That topic 5 might contain things that surprise you. So goodbye for now then. We'll see you all again tomorrow, hopefully, except for Nick. And thanks again to Nick for all his efforts, and thank you very much to Patrick for beaming in and for overcoming the sound challenges. So we'll wave goodbye and speak to you all soon. Okay, bye.
Bye, everyone.